Hey folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for the City of Toronto for week ending May 18th, 2022. I get lots of phone calls these days, people excited that it's a buyer's market. And they're telling me that, wow, we're finally in a buyer's market, but we are not. By definition, a buyer's market is more than 6 months of inventory. Now, maybe these numbers need to be relooked at of what's a buyer's market and what's a seller's market and what's a balanced market. But right now, a seller's market is when months of inventory are below 4 months of inventory. And that's where we are right now. A balanced market is between 4 to 6 months of inventory, and a buyer's market is above 6 months of inventory, where properties are sitting out there for a long time. Days on market is well over 30, 40 days on the market. But I can see how people are thinking that because it's really the reference point. They're using February as the peak prices, and we're down from there. And one of the characteristics of a buyer's market is prices are coming down. So I can see that, but we're still well above where we were last year. And there's still property selling in multiple offers and selling in 1 or 2 days. So yes, we are headed towards lower prices, and prices have been coming down, but we're not quite in a buyer's market yet. I get comments, people are definitive that there's no way first-time home buyers are buying in this market. We have lots of first-time home buyers right now, bought last week actually, and it's really what makes sense to you if you're looking to buy. And there's certain questions you need to ask yourself, and there's certain questions that we will ask. And how do you feel, for example, if you buy today when we're ready to put an offer, if you buy and prices come down over the next few months, how would you feel? And some buyers have the attitude, well, I'm going to be living here for many years, so I'm not so concerned what happens over the next few months. And, other buyers would prefer to sit on the sideline and wait to see prices going down, or they believe prices will going down lower. Prices are trending down. How far they'll go down, nobody knows. I can't predict that. When they start going up the other way, I can't predict that. Nobody can. But what makes sense to you is really the most important thing. What you can afford, the time in your life. There's some calls I get from buyers saying, look, my family is growing, my wife's pregnant again, we need more space, or we're moving for work and we need to live somewhere else. There's all sorts of reasons why people need to sell and buy. What makes sense for you at the end of the day is really the most important thing, and that you get a good professional consultant realtor helping you do that and getting the best results for you. If you think this video can help somebody please pass it along. Let's get into the numbers. If you want to reach out to me to talk about your real estate situation, selling, buying, it's really simple. Below this video, there's a link to my calendar. Click on that, book a time that's convenient for you, and this way I'll know ahead of time and I'll make sure my schedule is available so we could talk about whatever's on your mind. Oh, and if you're looking for an awesome townhouse in South Etobicoke, check out the video at the end of this report. Let's get into the numbers. I have here for the City of Toronto, detached properties only, broken down for a whole year by week. Sales, one less detached property was sold over the previous week. We sold 215 detached properties last week. 71 of those were at $2 million or more, which is also up from last week. And average sold price is down just a smidgen. Note, we're at $1,900,000. And when I'm talking about down, I mean from the previous week. From the previous several weeks, from our peak in February, it's down. Compared to last year, we're up 13% versus last year's average sold price. And median price is up 11% from where the median price was this time last year. When you kind of look back, though, you could see, though, average sold price and median price coming down. Compared to where we were last year, just for this week, you could see that the blue is last year's sales we're way off what we were selling last year at this time, and year-to-date sales are actually 24% less this year than what we were selling last year, year-to-date. But the amount of property selling at list price or more is 64%. Used to be much higher. We were in the high 80s. We're now at 64% selling at list price or more. Listings are down 12% year-to-date. Active listings is up to just under 1,400, and months of inventory has been climbing. We're now at 1.5 months of inventory. We're way off where the balanced market range is, which is between 4 to 6 months. But you could see over here, we used to be at 0.6, 0.7. Before that, 0.3 months of inventory. We're now sitting at 1.5. As months of inventory climb, prices will be coming down more. If we break Toronto down between central, east, and west, you can see here we have West Toronto. Months of inventory sitting at 1.5. Average days on market is 13, and the average sold price in West Toronto is $1,714,000. 60% sold at list price or more. 20%, the average sold price is 20% higher than what it was last year, and median price is 10% higher. This is for West Toronto. Central Toronto, months of inventory is sitting at 2. Average sold price is $2,693,000. Average sold price is 8% higher than what it was last year, and median price is 4% higher than what it was last year. And East Toronto, we do most sales in East Toronto. We sold 86 in East Toronto, where in Central Toronto 66, and in West Toronto 63. So 86 were sold in East Toronto, 72% sold at list price or more. So East Toronto is still more active than Central and West Toronto. Average sold price is 9% higher than what it was a year ago, and median price is 12% higher. And months of inventory is sitting at 1.1. So East Toronto, more active, lower months of inventory, but we're also seeing average sold price come down quicker. It went up quicker, and it's coming down quicker as far as parts of Toronto go. Just in this chart here, we're going back to middle of February. Average sold price was $1,600,000. Now it's at $1,428,000. So we're seeing that in the East Toronto side. A quick summary of semis. Months of inventory has been climbing. It's now sitting at 1.1. We sold 68 semis across the city of Toronto. 81% sold at list price or more. Average sold price is 6% higher than what it was last year, and median price is 11%. A quick summary of townhouses. We sold only 21 townhouses in all the city of Toronto. These are freehold townhouses. 67% sold at list price or more. For this particular week, average sold price is only 2% higher than what it was a year ago, and median price is 8% higher than what it was a year ago. And months of inventory is climbing. It's now sitting at 1.3 months of inventory, and average sold price is just below 1.3 million. Let's look at condos. Sales is up since what it was the last couple of weeks. We sold 280 condos. 29 of those were at $1 million or more. Average sold price is up just a few dollars from the previous week. It's now $789,000, and you can see average sold price is slowly coming down. $789,000 is 9% higher than what it was a year ago, and median price is 12% higher. Condos prices are holding better than the detached market is. If we look at the median here, 750, 757. We're now at 720. It hasn't changed that much over the course of 3-4 months. As far as sales go, we're 22 year to date. We're 22% less sales this year than what we were selling last year, and 55% of those 280 condos that sold at list price or more. 55%. Listings are 2% lower year to date. Active listings is just under 2,700 active listings, and months of inventory is climbing quickly. We're now sitting at 2.2 months of inventory. It's a drastic change from just a few months ago. I've got here week ending February 16th, we're at 0.4. We're now at 2.2 months of inventory. I'm surprised prices are not coming down quicker, but this is what's happening right now. When we see the overall summary of months of inventory, in central Toronto they stayed the same, but otherwise every section that I have on the chart here, months of inventory is higher than what it was the previous week, and it looks like climbing as active listings get higher and higher. So we're still, it's really tough to summarize what's really going on out there, because there's so many people adamant on one side and the other. So many people adamant prices are going to go up. Even more people are adamant and making lots of noise that prices are going to come down and crash. Look, I can't say for sure which way it's going to go. Right now, I could tell you the trend is that prices are going down. How much further? I don't know. I can't say for sure. I don't know if anybody can, but be careful. Lots of people are going to be prepared to tell you exactly what's going to happen. I can't tell you that, but I can tell you the real numbers of what's going on right now, and that's what you just saw. Again, stay tuned for the video coming up right now on an awesome townhouse in South Etobicoke. Have a great day. Here we are at 456B Horner Avenue. This is an executive townhouse located in Alderwood. It's a popular neighborhood in South Etobicoke. It's a big townhouse, over 1,800 square feet. Have a look at some of the amazing features.